Many of you who are watching, I have shopped with for 20 plus years on ShopHQ. I never thought in a million years that my bingo card, as I've posted, my bingo card would say, starts your own skincare line at 63 years old. But here I am, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And through all of the years, through all of the time that we've been selling together on ShopHQ, I've been listening. I've been listening to what you've been saying, so I would love to have you guys join me in the conversation. Go ahead and comment. I'll answer questions for you. I'm going to be here for probably about a 40-minute show today, just walking you through my entire 5-piece skincare line. So let me kind of start from the beginning. How did I get to this place, right? Why is this on my bingo card? Well, I'll tell you what. I had my very first hot flash. Yep, that's how we're starting the show. I started my very first hot flash in my 40s on ShopHQ in front of a live audience of about 90 million people. So yeah, I went through it all with you guys, and I didn't know what was going on. But what I really didn't know is that no one was talking about it. No one was talking about how once you hit perimenopause, your skin changes. It gets thinner, it gets drier, it gets tired looking, and you're looking in the mirror like, what happened? So we're going to have a conversation today, not just about skincare and not about what good skincare looks like, because you guys all know. We all know what good skincare is, right? We've been shopping for it for years together. But also how this is different. Just keep this in the back of your mind. Most skincare, not all, because we all know good skincare, but most skincare is made for younger skin. It doesn't know how to behave once your skin gets over 40. So over 40-year-old skin behaves differently. And here's what I've learned. I'm going to say this really simple, and that's when your estrogen starts to dip, your skin loses a lot. It doesn't just lose hydration. This loses so much bounce. It loses plumpness. It loses that natural glow. And it's not overnight, but it feels like it. It felt like that for me when I was in my 40s. And it happened in front of all of you. So I went through it together. I tried a million different skincare brands. They would send it to me. But what I did is I found that there had to be something that was simple. So I created a 5-piece routine. Anything from a cleanser to an eye serum that all works together. It's very simple. And yes, I created it with one of the top chemists in all of North America. But this is a brand specifically for estrogen-depleted skin. And I want you guys to know, if you're thinking, wow, I've been seeing a lot about this on Instagram, on social, I've been reading books on it. There's doctors all over Instagram talking about menopause, perimenopause. It is no longer a forgotten group of women. It is no longer not talked about. When I was on television early on, we couldn't even talk about menopause, the change. We couldn't say words like estrogen or hormones even on air, which was crazy. So I sat and thought about, what do I want to do with the voice that we have here with ShopHQ, and that is to create something that is beneficial for women, because a woman will live 1/3 of her life in some form of menopause or not. Perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, everyone will get there if they live long enough. So we are fortunate to all be here together, and I'm happy you're here. So Susie, thank you. I know Eismer's, we talk a lot about menopause together, so we're very excited. Manuela, I know, is watching, so we're very excited too that she's watching. But here's what I found, what mattered most when I was looking at creating my own skincare. I didn't want more products, I just wanted the right products and a simple system for skin that is changing or has changed. As you know, we've all talked about it's never too late, but the earlier you start in your 40s, the better this is going to be. So this line was specifically anchored and designed for skin that's changing. So let's just start there. If you're over 40, your skin is changing. So let me backtrack a little bit towards estrogen-depleted skin. Estrogen is something in women and men's bodies, but for women, it doesn't just decline slowly. Like for men, they lose hormones slowly over age, right? Women, estrogen literally is just kind of floating along all happy, and then once you hit perimenopause, it dives. And in menopause and postmenopause, it's gone. Literally, it's flatlined. There's nothing there. So what supports your collagen production, which we all know, it's about that plumpness, that glow, that scaffolding that holds our skin up in place. What supports collagen is estrogen. And so I want you first and foremost to know that everything that we've created here is going to support estrogen depleted skin that doesn't have that any longer, but we're not doing it with hormones. We're not doing it with added hormones at all. We're doing it with ceramides, peptides, plant estrogens, all of those put together for one reason, just one reason, and that is to support aging skin. So let's talk a little bit about the product line. I named it Pause and Effect. Pause and Effect is my brand, Pause and Effect, and it is part of an overreaching brand that I have called the Menopause Store. And the Menopause Store, literally, you guys, it was created from a dream. I was vacationing in between Shop HQ and starting Shop HQ 2, and I had a dream. And this, I kid you not, this happened. If my husband was here, he would say, this is exactly how it happened. I woke up from a dream, and I said, I had the funniest dream. I dreamt that I had a store, and the store was called the Menopause Store. And he laughed, and whatever, we went on with our day. And then he goes, wouldn't it be funny if you could find the URL, like the website, and actually call it the Menopause Store? So, Googled it, found out that, hey, there actually is a availability for a store called the Menopause Store, or a URL. So I opened that up, became a certified menopause coach. So I took classes, took me about a year and a half. I started taking them way before because I was interested in hormones and how that affects all women of every age, really. And so I got certified to be a menopause coach. I opened the Menopause Store, and I knew that this was that missing puzzle piece. We as women can support each other in the journey from 40 to beyond and talk about all we want. But what was not being done was something that was designed specifically for this wrapper, right? Our largest organ. And so working with our #1 cosmetic in North America, I came up with a line that really encompassed everything. I went to the chemist and said, I need something for aging skin, for skin that does not have any estrogen, for skin that is not building its own collagen, for wrinkles, for tired skin, for skin that doesn't have glow. And I said, and I want it simple and easy to use. So here we go. Let's start here. This is my Hit Restart Cleanser. So this cleanser, it's your daily reset for hormone depleted skin. We've all been watching and learning about skincare long enough that you can go ahead and you can find what you need to wash your face, right? But you need to reset your face. So it comes, I'm gonna show you how it comes. It comes with a cap on it. And the reason I do that is in case you wanna travel with it, you can go ahead and just put that cap back on. I never trust those bottles that have this on it, but it does come with the pump separately. And it's got a nice creamy cleanser. And it is just gonna be simple. I put a little water, and I cleanse it. You can go right over your eyes. You're gonna feel some little exfoliant enzyme beads. So it's really easy to use. So, and if your skin feels tight after washing, that's not the feeling you want, right? It's not what you want. I remember thinking, why does my face feel worse after I wash it, after I cleanse? And that's because you're not using the right product. Our Hit Restart is a big size. I do it in a plastic bottle so that if you do want to shower and if you wash your face in the morning in the shower, then you've got that plastic bottle as well. It's a big enough bottle that you can go ahead and count on about 60 days with this. So when you're looking at this is going to be a price point that you could really easily get into the line with. $39. And remind yourself this, if this step is wrong, if your cleansing is wrong, nothing else really works. So it's a great place to start. And I'm going to show you my packaging. I was really excited about my packaging. I'm going to show you the back of it first, which makes no sense, right? But here's the back of it. Spread the love. So you guys, I mean it when I say it. Spread the love. And so we've got spread the love on the outside of the box. But in the beginning, you're going to see it's Hit Restart. It is a cream cleanser. So you're not going to get this big foaming action or anything, and you'll never have your skin feel tight. This is for any age skin. My husband uses it too. So, I mean, it's not just for women, right? It is also, it'll say right here, it's hormone free. You're going to see that it's science backed. It's vegan and cruelty free. I mean, people love it because, of course, there's no testing on animals. You can see right here, it's sulfate and paraben free and women founded. That's me. So I'm the woman that founded it. You can also read about it. It's your gentle reset for hormone depleted skin. That is sort of the midlife skin redefined. This is my tagline. It's for estrogen depleted skin. You're going to see my hero ingredients: enzyme-based exfoliation, amino acids. So you're going to see that. You're going to feel hydrated and clean, not tight, which is a big thing. You will also have all the active ingredients that you can read right here. On the bottle, you will have all of your other ingredients that you can read, but the hero ingredients, the ones that we like to talk about, are right here. So gentle enzymes that will melt absolutely everything off, that melts your makeup off. If you've even got that waterproof mascara, it will take that off. You can go right over your eyes, even if you have contacts. It's going to be easy. Morning and night, quick massage, rinse it, super simple. I use a washcloth to make sure I get all the extra off. Soft, comfortable skin, never tight skin, never tight skin. So it's like resetting it, not scrubbing it. But this is where you're going to start with our HIT reset. And that's going to be, again, coming to you with that black cap, super simple to use, and it will give you your 5-step system right here. So step 1. You've got your cleanse, and that's what we're talking about right now, HIT restart. So resetting your skin, not scrubbing it, $39 to get this home. A great place to start. And at Shop HQ, of course, you guys know what you're getting, and this is going to be a really fun line for you guys to go ahead and get into. So that's kind of step 1. That's step 1. And it's going to melt away all that daily grime. It's going to melt away the makeup. It preserves your natural oils in your skin, so you don't ever have to worry about it flaking. And it's also got an antioxidant green tea in it. That green tea and plant waxes help calm redness. So if you get red after cleansing, this is going to calm that down. It will also protect your barrier. You've heard me talk a long time about protecting your barrier. That is one thing you need to do. And it preps for active treatments to absorb better. So if you want to go ahead and tap that, you can tap to shop right there. Yep, and thanks for loving the cleanser. I know that you guys do. We've also, we have it on other platforms. So we've got 5-star reviews already on other platforms, which I'm really excited about. So you guys are not the first to try it, but you are, let's say, one of my favorites to try it, right? Because I've been shopping with you guys for so long. After we're doing cleanse, what's the next thing that we do? The next thing that we're going to do is do a serum. And we've talked about how serums are the hero. They're the powerhouse. This is collagen reviving serum that brings back bounce. This is what I call my hero. We're calling it Plump It Up. I wanted to make it simple to understand, so it's always going to be step number 2, and you'll see that on the box as well. So Plump It Up is that face serum, and there's peptides and plant actives inside of it. So those plant actives are supporting firmness and fullness, and it's just got this beautiful consistency. A couple little drops, and this bottle will last you for sure about 60 days. So let me show you the consistency there. A couple little drops, there you go, and it will melt into your skin, absolutely melt into your skin. And you're going to use this after cleansing, before you use your day cream, or before you use your night cream. So this is only step number 2. Super, super simple. This will give you back that glow, that bounce. It'll give your skin a little bit more life, because as our estrogen drops, when our collagen bottoms out, we're going to lose that bounce. We're going to lose that fullness. So this is putting the bounce back into your skin. Now the serum is going to be that hero. We're priced at Shop HQ at $79. So you can go ahead and get this. This will be your step 2. So when we talk about step 2, it's often, people have not used a serum. This, I want you guys to know, you can go ahead and work it into your existing skincare routine. If you've got another cleanser that you're using, this would be a great another option for you. It's a high strength booster, so it will boost what your skin is missing. It's got let me see how I can explain this. It's got collagen supporting actives, which I think is really important. Niacinamide, where it will even out that skin tone, and it reduces redness as well. So if your skin looks red, irritated, angry, this is going to work on your dry skin, oily skin, because as our hormones fluctuate, our skin can fluctuate as well between being dry, being oily. And it's also got hyaluronic acid, which of course holds 10 times its weight in moisture. Now, that being said, your skin cannot hang on to moisture if the barrier is damaged or it needs to be reset. That's where the reset came in. But with our Plump It Up, this is that face serum that has peptides in it. It will smooth the skin out, and it's going to really give you this lipids to lock in moisture. So lipids, peptides, plant estrogens, everything in my Plump It Up. So let me show you the box. It will tell you exactly what we were talking about. Collagen reviving serum that brings back bounce. And it will give you those active ingredients, all of our heroes and our actives right here. It is, again, hormone free, of course, all hormone free. And you can see, and it's made in North America. We've got our midlife skin renewed. Here it is, just step number 2. So when you have the full collection, it will show you exactly where you want to be, what your step is. So more cushion, more glow, more life in your skin. So this was a big one. This was a big one when I was going through, especially perimenopause, into menopause, and now into postmenopause. It's what is happening? Where's the balance? Why is the skin sagging? Where's the scaffolding for my skin? This is what your Plump It Up is going to be for. You've got just over 1 ounce here, and that's going to be at that $79 price point. Everything is super simple. All you have to do is go ahead and tap in the show, and you can go ahead and have that set right away. I send it out super quickly with Shop HQ, so you guys can have it and try it. So tap the serum. Do not skip this one because it is going to be one of the heroes. And again, 5-star reviewed on other platforms. I'm excited for you guys to get this home and try it. And I see Harry's tuned in. Harry, thank you. So where do we go from there? Let's sort of kind of pause and talk a little bit about why I decided to do this menopause skincare. A lot of women will go ahead and, hi Elaine, thanks for watching. When perimenopause starts, it's when your hormones start shifting. You kind of have all these symptoms that people are going through. You've got the hot flashes that people talk about. You're irritable, you're crabby, you've got middle weight gain. I mean, this is just one of these crazy times in your life. I mean, everything's happening, right? You're balancing kids, aging parents, careers. It's a crazy time. And on top of it all, your estrogen drops. And that's when all of your body functions start misbehaving. That's when you're not sleeping. You've got the night sweats. All of this starts happening. So that starts happening in your mid 40s. So that's when your skin starts changing. You start noticing that as well. Full menopause is reached, sometimes the average age in the US is at 51 years old. And then you are in menopause for the rest of your life. So just so you know, you're there with us. If you're living long enough, we're all in it together. We're in the same boat. And targeted skincare makes a difference when you're in menopause because most standard creams that you're getting out there on the open market, you're finding on Instagram, you're finding in the big box stores, are targeted for youthful skin. They talk about holding moisture. They talk about preventing fine lines and wrinkles. But what they're not doing is addressing the actual reason for it. And the actual reason for it is because your body stopped producing collagen. It's biology, right? So let's say, hi Jane, where is your system made? It is made right here in North America. We're very excited. So I don't get anything overseas. This is going to be a system that has been worked on with a great group of cosmetic chemists, and they specifically heard what I needed, and that skincare built for menopausal and perimenopausal women. So because your body's making less estrogen, your skin does get that thinner, drier, less spongy, kind of crepey look to it. And that's what we're targeting. So Jane, I know you just logged in. We started with my cleanser, and that's at $39. We're talking about my face serum. That's the hero product, really, truly $79. But this is the one that's going to plump up. You use this both day and night. All right, let's transition. And I'm going to kind of keep sort of giving you guys sort of the 411 on menopausal skin too, because I think that those of you who have not been, logged into social media, I know a lot of my friends have said, I'm off social media. That's where I've been seeing a lot of doctors posting about this. So, and dermatologists, you name it. Step 3. Step 3 is going to be Bright Side. Bright Side is my day cream. Bright Side is your go-to for daylight defense, really. It restores your skin, it restores firmness, it restores the glow. So if your skin ever feels like it's drying out during the day, this is it for you. So the price on it is $69. This is what your skin is wearing all day long. This is what your skin is wearing under its makeup, under its sunscreen. So this is it. So if your skin dries out, this is for you. I realized that my skin couldn't hold moisture anymore. I actually have said many times, I didn't think there was enough moisture in the world for my skin to hold. So this is going to be absolutely where you want to be, is this Bright Side. Now, my favorite delivery system I had to use. So that is going to be where you press it out and it comes just like this in this beautiful, almost gel-like cream. I love the way that it feels. It goes on super light. You're going to just feel it melting into your skin. So it melts in your skin. It's going to hydrate. It's going to support from that daily stress, the daily oxidation that happens out in the environment. It is going to be using antioxidants to support that barrier. And we've talked about barriers a lot. We've talked about it with Manuela on air too. So you guys, we've talked about barrier, and I made sure that you had all of the right things for day cream. It's not going to be a difficult system. It's 5 pieces. You're getting everything you need in the day cream. So hydrated, smoother skin all day long. It's like your skin's daily shield. It's like, I always talk about, I met this makeup artist when I was working on air with Shop HQ, and he would say, I wish that everybody could have a zip up sleeping bag, that they would just zip it up over everything because it would protect their skin, it would protect their hair, it would protect, basically he was talking sunscreen, but just that little protection. This is what's going to happen with the Bright Side Day Cream. My Bright Side, I named it Bright Side because I always want you guys to be able to feel good about your skin when you're in it. I always want you to feel empowered and confident. And that's really what I've learned after shopping with all of you for 20 plus years, is that we are all a group of mostly women. Hi to the guys out there. I'm glad you guys are tuning in. We're a group of mostly women that are educated women that are here for each other, and we've got this great community. So I love that. Jane, thank you. I'm glad that you're saying nice things. So in the Bright Side, you will go ahead and you'll see all of the ingredients: protective peptides, stress shielding antioxidants for daily defense. So you're going to go ahead and put this on every single morning after your Plump It Up face serum. You again will see step 3. So super simple. Step 1 is your cleanser. Step 2 is your serum. Step 3 is your Bright Side Day Cream. Here it is. Spread the love on every single box. And you can go ahead and find me at Pause and Effect on both Instagram and Facebook. I'm also on TikTok. And you can go ahead and find me on YouTube as well under Pause and Effect Skincare. I'm on other shopping platforms as well, and every single one of my products has got a 5-star review from the people who have tried it. Your hero ingredients in the day cream is going to be Act 1. Act 1 is, of course, more peptides Peptides are lab made. That's just the way that they come, right? They're lab made. And it's going to protect against the oxidation out in the environment, stress, all of those key aging accelerators, and you're going to see that right in the back of the box. So you're going to, and it also progeline peptide, you're going to see it right here. So you can go ahead and check out all the ingredients. It will, Jane, I know you just joined in, so I just want everybody to know, even though I'm talking a lot about estrogen, it is all hormone free, but the ingredients support collagen building because your estrogen isn't any longer there. Good question. I'm getting a question. And that is, what if you're already on hormones? That's okay. If you're on hormones, this will be even better for you, right? Because you're going to go ahead and be addressing hormones on your inside systemically, and then also you're introducing a hormone-free product that's going to support that estrogen-depleted skin. So that's your Bright Side. And Bright Side is at $69. And again, you're going to have it be in a beautiful frosted bottle. And it will tell you the directions right here so you don't have to keep the box, but I wanted to make it really simple for you guys. So that's going to be my Bright Side Day Cream. You can go ahead and tap to shop for that. I promised you guys a little bit of education. And part of it was, like, who was this made for, Kath? It's made for women over 40 to give your skin a boost. It's the missing puzzle piece, right? We've all walked the aisles of those big department stores and the beauty aisles and the skincare aisles. On Amazon, for example, there's 90,000 skincare brands I found out, I Googled it, 90,000 skincare brands. How do we know? How do we know? We know because we've done our research, right? We know because we know what our skin is missing. If you guys you get your computer in front of you, go ahead and Google, estrogen depleted skin. See what comes up for that. And that is just women's skin is completely different than men's skin. And how many times have we said, like, I look at my husband, he's 66 years old. I look at him, I'm like, his skin looks pretty darn good. Well, he doesn't have that. He probably has more estrogen in his body right now than I do. I mean, 66-year-old man. So it's just all about creating what we had in our youth, right? It's not anti-aging. That's not what it is. It is more about just bringing back that youthful glow that we had. Aging is not a bad thing in my book. Aging for me is, well, for one thing, I always say that I'm age fluid, which means I wake up in the morning and some days I feel like, man, I feel like I'm 30. Other days I wake up and I feel like I'm 130. So age fluid, I think, is just the way I'm going to go. But I did start this brand in my 63rd year, and I started it for women like us. I wanted something that I could be proud of, that I was out there trying to speak to women who are, in this stage of life. And we were this really, really isolated, forgotten group of women. And that's why I did this. Okay, next one. And this is, I gotta tell you, it's kind of one of my favorites. It's the night cream, and I call it Deep Pause. This is your overnight ritual, your recovery ritual for midlife skin. Because if you go to bed at night and you're like, okay, I wash my face, I feel pretty good, but you wake up looking tired, no matter what, no matter if you slept those 8-10 hours that we're supposed to sleep, if you wake up and your skin still feels tired and you say, why do I still look like I'm exhausted? Why does my skin still look tired? This is it. There's peptides in it. There's plant estrogens supporting overnight repair and smoothing those lines. This is your final step before you go to bed. And you again have my favorite delivery system, and it's going to be this really beautiful, thick, almost yogurt-like cream. And it is Deep Pause. You can see right there. Oh, thank you, Jane. Unopened shelf life is going to be 3 years. Once it's open, 1 year. But this should last you about 60 days. Each one of the products should last you a minimum of 60 days. Now, this goes on a little bit thicker. So this is going to be that barrier support again when you're sleeping. It's your final step before you go to bed, and that you're going to be using on your entire face. And you're going to also use it on your neck, on your jawline, on your décolleté. And I always put whatever's left over on the back of my hands. This is what you're going to see is smoother, softer, more rested skin. That's going to be Deep Pause. And the Deep Pause, that price point is at $79. And that $79 is going to be that extra last step after you tuck your skin to bed at night, right? It's going to feel great on your skin. It does come in my Pause and Effect box. It's the only one that's done in my classic navy. It's supposed to look like twilight, like it's nighttime. So that's going to be your Deep Pause, and it will tell you exactly how to use it again. This is going to be your step 4. This is your night cream. So you can see spreading some more love there. And you're going to also see here ingredients. Argireline is one of them. We have wild yam that you're going to see on this. You've got firmness, cellular renewal here, and visible line smoothing. Argireline again is going to be one of those absolutely premium anti-aging pieces in our collection. So Deep Pause, again, 5-star rated on other platforms. I'm excited for you guys to get this into your hands because I'm really excited to see what you guys think. I've been nervous about presenting it to all of you because you guys are smart. You've shopped with me for years and years, but this is literally my passion project. It's what I dreamt about, really, truly, is what am I going to do to be an advocate for women? That's why I became a menopause coach. And how am I going to spread that love? And that is through my Pause and Effect brand. I think that it's been really well supported by a lot of people out there. And again, working with one of the most well-known cosmetic chemists in North America, which I think has been really great. So the best way to describe Pause and Effect in my Deep Pause, it's like turning your turn the lights back on, right? It's all of a sudden your skin has got that glow back. It is a really, really good option for you guys if you've never tried a night cream. One of my best girlfriends, Christy, hi Christy, I know you're watching. So one of my best girlfriends, Christy, she said, you know what, I never wash my face before I go to bed. I just am so tired, I just go to bed. So now I have her setting an alarm on her phone about a half hour before she wants to go to bed or before she wants to fall asleep on the couch. That's what happens. And so she's washing her face and she's using the serum and the night cream for the first time ever. She's 63 years old. She hasn't used a nighttime routine ever. She's blown away by the results. And by the way, when you go on ShopHQ's website, shophq.com, you're going to see all the clinicals there. These are not just something that smells good, feels good. It is something that has been tried, true, tested ingredients that are going to work, but specifically for midlife skin. Specifically for. Also, I want to let you guys know when you get the night cream home, which is the Deep Pause, there's a fragrance that it's from licorice root is actually what it's from. It doesn't smell like black licorice because I don't like black licorice. So it doesn't smell like that, but it's got this real like a spa type of fragrance to it. But they're all considered fragrance free. So you're not going to really smell anything except that one active ingredient in this. So very final last step is going to be Wide Awake. Wide Awake is my eye serum. And those of you who have shopped with skincare with me before, we've said it about 1,000,000 different times. You can't use an eye cream around the eye. The eye creams, the molecules are too big. They don't do anything. They just sit on the skin. And the minute you lay your head down on a pillow or put makeup, they're gone. Or they settle into the cracks. You need to have a smaller molecule. That's why, of course, we used a serum. So our Wide Awake serum is that bright-eyed revival for tired, thinning skin under your eyes, dark circles. In fact, it's on my other platforms that I'm on. It's one of the #1 purchased item is the Wide Awake eye serum, because the dark circles, the crow's feet, the crepey eyes, you can use it around your lid, all the way around. Tap, tap, tap. I'll show you how to put this on. If your eyes look tired, but you're not tired, this is one of your first steps. Let's see. I heard just now that Manuela Eisenberg's assisted in formulations. If so, then it will be successful. I'm an Eisenberg's client. I will buy your system. Thank you, Jane. Jane, reading between the lines. But yeah, we've learned a lot from the great cosmetics and great cosmetic chemists. So this has been a love passion project for sure. But check out the serum. It is done in, again, small enough molecules that it's going to go ahead and soak into those fine lines and wrinkles. A couple drops. This should last you a minimum of 60 days. So if I lose my glasses, I won't be able to see you guys. But again, tap, 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 tap. And you can put it on your lids and on your crow's feet, dark circles. And I use this morning and night, and that's the way that it's designed to use. I'll show you the back of the box so you can see the system. But you'll see that there's peptides in here, there's caffeine in it, so it's gonna give you that immediate tightening as well. Firmer, brighter eyes. If you wake up in the morning and your eyes are puffy, that caffeine will take that puff away. Some of us as we age, especially men, actually get a little bit more of a fluid collection. My husband uses this every day, he loves it. Tap it around the eyes morning and night for a brighter, more awake look. In the box, you'll see that it is step 5. That's our eye serum. Our eye serum is step 5. Your hero ingredients, there are some proprietary ingredients. Eyeless is one of them. And fermentage, which is for drainage. That's going to be that caffeine, right, that will really drain. You're going to see all of genistein, another one of those heroes for the best sort of anti-aging is still what the tagline that they're going to use for it. But all done with botanicals, blend firmer, brighter eyes, like turning the lights back on again. Step 5, spreading some love. So all of it is your entire system. So everything is built for you, built for your skin over 40, built for your skin that is in menopause, right? Menopausal skin, perimenopausal, menopausal, postmenopausal skin. It's got lab-proven ingredients that absolutely will deliver these firming results. It'll give you that hydration. And don't forget, you can't just put more hydration in your skin if you're not supporting it underneath. So it'll give you more hydration and glow when your standard creams will just fall short. because standard creams in the beauty industry are created for younger skin. They test them on young skin, and they usually show models that are in young skin. So you're going to see with my products always women that are over 40 plus. And this is trusted by all these products that I've put in one together, easy to follow system, have been trusted by biochemists for years, by dermatologists for real age smart results. So this is a result driven. So with our, you're looking at our Wide Awake Serum, when you're looking at that price point is at $49, a small step for big, big, big results. And you can tap to shop for this one. This has been the most purchased item on my other platform. So people are really loving it. Again, all 5-star reviews. I'm super excited. So it's not about more. It's about the right products. It's about 5 simple products: cleansing, treating, daytime, it's your daytime, nighttime, and your eyes, all working together in one collection. Can you buy the whole collection? You certainly can. If you say, where should I start? Start with the serum. It's my hero, right? This is where I want you to be. So start with that Plump It Up. Each one of them has got kind of a clever little thing so you can remember the name, right? The title. Hit restart. That's going to be your restart in the morning. You've got your Plump It Up because you want to plump it up, right? Plump it up, fill it back up. That's your serum. Your day cream, that's your bright side. We like that. And we've also got that deep pause. That is going to be that restorative. That's your deep pause for the day. And we've got your Wide Awake. So let's see, Susie, where do your products ship from? They are actually shipped right here in North America. So nothing is done overseas, which I'm really, really proud of. And my company is based right here in the United States. So I'm really excited and I'm happy to be working with Shop HQ with this product line. And I'll still be on Shop HQ. Still going to be talking with Manuela all the time about her isomers. Still going to be bringing you guys great other products. But I wanted something that was mine. I wanted something that was mine, that I felt really good about, and that I literally built this from a dream and from my heart. From working with you guys for decades, from listening to stories, from interacting on Facebook with you, from having my first hot flash in front of 90 million people and not knowing what was happening, to being able to get certified as a menopause coach, to be able to have the background to be able to create something like this. So you've been with me for years. Thank you. And now I get to bring you something that I truly, truly, truly believe in. So this is not about going backwards, right? That's not what we do as women of this age, right? It's not about being invisible. It's about feeling good right where you are, right this minute. Pause and effect is the line, and it's just about that era, right? Is it menopause or is it pausing in this era? And is it effect? Like, what effect are we going to get from our skincare? It's midlife skin, totally rewritten. Please tap to shop before we go. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I could literally talk to you for hours about menopause, about the ingredients, but I will be here. Jane, oh, thank you, Jane. She said this is it's super easy to incorporate within your daily routine. Very, very simple. 5 easy steps. I wanted to make sure you guys were able to shop with me. I don't even want to end the show, but I promised Harry I wouldn't go more than 30 minutes. I'm already over my time. So simple, effective, thoughtful is really what I want you guys to take away. And of course, no matter what, you know I'm going to end the show. Spread the love. Be kind to one another and spread the love. And if you guys wouldn't mind, give me a like on my Instagram, Pause and Effect. I'm just starting it out. Give me a like on Facebook if you would. Certainly follow us along at Shop HQ. They will have great opportunities with new bundles coming up. But I just really wanted to share with you guys how excited I was. So, how'd I do? I feel crazy and kind of nervous about it. I've presented like probably hundreds of thousands of hours. I was more nervous about this one than anyone I've ever done, you guys. So thank you for shopping with me. And I'll look for your questions on Facebook too. But thank you so much. And I will see you guys again coming up this week, a couple more times with Shop HQ. So thanks so much for shopping and spread the love.